Hello, all my chickadees. Hello, hello, hello. We'll be getting started in just a moment. Oh, wow. I don't know what today is going to hold for us. All right, hello, all my chickadees. We are going to jump on in to the Divine Speaker. A lot happened last time, but hopefully our boys will have a good day today. All right, I don't have the chat up yet. I'm trying to. That's why it's taking me a little longer. Hello, Aurelia. Hello, it was Wednesday streaming day. Thank God for notifications. Yes, I was a little late today. Ah, Nightjar, hello. I have the power to stream into 2 different platforms. Wahahaha. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna pop out this chat here. One day I shall get a second monitor and this will be so much easier. Let's see. Yeah, me with 2 streams. My volume is on max and I can just hear you. Well, I was kind of farther away from the mic. Can you hear me better now? I don't know why it's starting to get like really low when I'm recording and everything. Can you hear me better now? As output, I need to pull that down a little bit. Okay, awesome. It was just because I was a little farther away from the mic. Because I'm trying to set this up. Right, there I go. I got both of the chats out. Nice. Oh! Hey, Somber Scythe! Yes, you are over there now. Awesome. Alright, I got all that up, so it's time for us to dive in. Okay, let me see. Alright, I know we left off in that town where things... Oh, I know where we left off. We left off with, following that guy to a mansion. That's right. We're gonna be murdered. That's what it is. We're gonna be murdered. Alright. After a few minutes of silent travel, he stopped in front of a large house. It was hard to see in the dark, but it looked truly magnificent. There was a high fence surrounding the property, with a large metal gate. Had never seen anything like it. A plaque on the gate read, Murano.
Stay quiet.
Okay, can you hear that okay? Or do I need to turn up the output capture? I think you got, if you, let me know if you couldn't hear like the in-game voices and I'll turn that up a bit more. Alright. I gave him a small nod and we followed him through the gateway and inside the house. It's a nice house. Look at this. Alright. We found no reprieve from the vast darkness inside. It was pitch black. Not a single candle or light lantern in sight. Once we were all inside, he closed the door with a thud. He lifted a candle from a table and lit it, but it didn't make it any less creepy. No, it probably added to the creepiness, to be honest. Slowly, he used the candle to light 2 lanterns. Light spread out over our surroundings. Everything was so grand. A large staircase took up most of my vision. Beautiful wooden floorboards and expensive decorations. At home, everything was much more practical. This could only be a show of money. Yeah, it definitely is a show of money. If you got it, flaunt it.
My parents are away, and we're the only ones here. We can talk freely.
We followed you all the way here. Tell us what you know.
I'm smelling sus air right now. This is going to be real trouble. This is about where I dropped the game. A little further than here, though. Oh, so we're almost to the part where you're going in blind.
Soon.
This is a waste of time. We're leaving.
Can you hear them okay, guys? If you can't, let me know.
No, wait.
Leos turned and jiggled the doorknob. It was stuck.
I locked it behind us. Don't worry, I won't do anything to you. I just need you to listen to me.
Dude, unlock the door. Unlock the door. This, and the music's a little dark. You just locked us in. I don't trust this. I don't trust this.
I know about Caspian. I know where he went.
Oh, hello, the gamer. Welcome. Where did he go then? Let us know.
I'll tell you, but I need your help.
Of course. Listen, Count Dracula, you're not having any of our blood, okay? No, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll let you have a nibble on Leos, but that's up in the air.
In the middle of the night? You can't get our help during the day?
Oh, I forgot we had sign. Okay, take sign.
No. I mean, it's easier to talk now. No one will hear us.
What could be so secret you need no one to hear?
Oh, hello, Peridot. Welcome in. Either we died or get spicy. No, Leos is mine. Yeah, you're normally like, Ahilia. Are you just that possessive of Leos now? You don't want a stranger to have him? Because before we were all like, oh, Leos is fine. Fawn is baby. And now you guys are like, nope, feed Leos to the wolf. I will not give any spoilers, I promise. Thank you, the gamer. I really appreciate it. This is my first time going through it.
I'm sure you've noticed.
Discount Sebastian! Discount Sebastian. Oh my god. I can't unsee it now. Oh no.
We have.
I'm sure you've also heard that these people have been going missing, with some turning up dead.
That's right.
The ones that turn up, they can barely be called bodies. Their arms and legs are usually missing, and their faces are nothing but a bloody pulp. If they have one.
Oh, so, they're human sticks, right? They don't have arms or legs, they're human sticks.
What you might not know, the people that have gone missing, and the ones that have turned up dead, they were all foretold.
Oh, well, we got him at Walmart price.
What?
It's really serious in the game right now, and you guys are making me crack up.
In the center of town is where we pay respect to our dead. The names of the recently deceased are shown on our town notice board. At first, no one noticed. If a name or two appeared, who would read them all to check?
Oh, they have a notice board for the dead, and the names have just popped up on there.
Are you saying...
The names of the living were being added slowly over time.
Oh.
We thought it was a kid playing a joke.
Apparently not. It's a freaking serial killer.
But when they started turning up dead, no one thought it was a joke anymore.
How long has this been going on for?
Years. Only now have they ramped up enough for people to notice.
This has been going on for years, and you guys didn't even notice before now? Dude, come on. You guys are useless. I'm simply one hell of a vampire. I could feel my heart beating 1,000,000 times a second. Leos, Sign, and Fawn all looked equally shaken. This is too far above us.
Why? Why didn't you call for help? The king could have...
The king's long since forgotten us. Not that he'd help people like us anyway. Whatever's killing them, it has to be stopped.
You want us to stop it?
I can't do it alone. I'll be killed too.
Be careful around this guy. I'm trying to. He locked us in.
This is too dangerous, right? We're not gonna risk our lives for something like this.
I mean, Leos is speaking the truth here. He whipped off his glasses. Oh yeah, his glasses did disappear. A desperate look in his eyes.
Wait, please. I know about Caspian. I'll tell you if you can help me. I know a lot about him.
I'm doubtful. I am very doubtful. I think you're just putting a carrot in front of the horse at this point, being like trying to get us to go along with something. Then you're gonna be like, yeah, Caspian came through here 18 years ago, and he has blue hair or something like that, and that's all you're gonna tell us, right? Right? Oh, saved. Let's see, quick save. Ask more about the people who have gone missing. Ask about Caspian. Ask about him. Okay, this is another one that I think is just gonna let us answer all of it. Sounds like our government today won't do anything until it reaches them. Yep. Shots are fired. Okay.
If we're going to help you, you have to tell us more about the people that have gone missing.
You can't be serious.
Is there any pattern to the people that have gone missing?
I mean, Sign is thinking, though. That's a
Not
good
that
question.
I've noticed. Kids, adults, it's not picky.
Oh, it's going after kids? Oh.
How many people have gone missing?
I couldn't count how many. In the beginning, it was only a few. People go missing occasionally, so it wasn't weird for 1 or 2 a year. But now, handfuls. Every month. 5, 10, 15.
Dang, there's going to be nobody left in this town in a little bit.
That many?
Something about this guy is definitely off. But whatever's going on here is serious.
Can you at least tell us your name?
My name?
Yeah, come on, dude. You want us to go hunt down a killer for you, and you're holding info above our head. At least tell us your name, even if it's like something generic like Mr. Smith.
I remember. You can call me Knox.
Knox, that's a good name. Knox didn't make the best first impression. Nope, he didn't. Very little is known about who he truly is, but he says he knows where Caspian is. He'll only tell us if we help him solve the string of murders that's been going on in Oxaber. He seems almost scared, but I don't know why. Oh no, what if, like, he knows where Caspian is because Caspian's been dead for like 10 years and he's buried somewhere and take us to his grave? Oh. I don't trust anybody anymore. What are you guys saying? Mostly teens? I'm sure they're all on that lovely item filled with unicorns and narwhals.
Nox?
Ooh. Follow Nox back to his manor. Dimly lit manor.
That's right.
My name is Raen, and this is Leo, Spawn, and Sign. Can I have a moment to talk to my friends about this?
Of course. I'll go prepare things while I wait.
He went from close up to immediately taking like 2 steps back. Like, okay. Oh god, I just pictured holding up like a little cross going, the power of Christ, the power of Christ compels you, and he just like and backs up. Okay, you guys have me like so pulled into the vampire thing. Of course, I'll go prepare things while I wait. I always forget how lanky he is until he pops up again. Slowly, Nox ascended the stairs and left our view. As soon as he was gone, Leos grabbed me by the shoulder.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, we are.
How badly do you want to die?
What? I don't. What other choice do we have?
What do you mean, what other choice do we have? Stop saying that. We turn around now and leave. This isn't our problem.
Okay, his spider senses are tingling. Maybe we should listen to him.
Really? It seems like our problem to me.
How could you think this has anything to do with us?
Well, we're locked in here.
If we say no, will he let us out?
Fawn asking the real questions there. I glanced around the dimly lit room. There were no other doors leading outside, or leading further into the house. There were other doors leading further into the house, but but who knows if any, oh my gosh, I can't talk today. If any led outside.
I didn't get a chance to say this earlier, but this is the Murano estate. You all saw the name on the gate, right?
Okay, if this is a mansion, that means there's definitely another exit, at least one other for servants to come in and out. So, yeah, we can get in and out. With the front doors locked. Unless he locked the back door, too. And then you just pick up something heavy and throw at it.
I did notice that. Is he?
Not to cause any alarm, but as far as I'm aware, there's no one named Nox in the Murano family.
Then it's either a fake name or he commandeered the mansion.
I'm scared.
Oh no, poor Fawn. Give him a hug. Give Fawn a hug. What are you guys saying over here? Definitely a vampire's name. He knows about Caspian and looks young. That had to make sure you know there's no spicy things now. So were the Scooby-Dooby gang? Apparently. I call dibs on Daphne. Raen is Velma, Sign is Fred, and Fawn is Daphne, and Leo's is I don't know. Leo's is Scooby. Either Scooby or Shaggy, yeah. Leo is Scrappy. Maybe he is Scrappy. Yep, he's Scrappy. Okay.
Don't be. We'll be fine.
Yeah, go comfort Fawn. I hope he can't hear the way my voice is shaking or see my hands trembling. Agree to help him try to escape. Oh no. Okay. What should we do? It seems like most of the boys want to break out. If Nox is telling the truth, we might have a lead to Caspian and also help this town out. If he's not telling the truth, we're probably gonna die. What's the votes in the chat here? Should we agree to help or try to escape? I think Leos's voice is in Skate the Affinity. Oh, that would be amazing if so. Okay, Gamer is voting help. I need to learn how to put like a poll in chat. Let's see. Oh, I think I figured out how to make a poll. Hang on. I know you guys are answering. Let me try this. I've never done this before. Okay. There we go, I started a poll. Haha. Okay. Both is good. Channeling some El Dorado vibes there. Fawn is a princess that needs Rain's protection right now. Not a Disney one, though they don't need no man. Escape the discount Sebastian. Alright, let's Alright. Most of y'all are voting we need to agree to help. Somebody said we need to run. Alright, we're going to agree to help here. Yay! I did my first poll.
We have to agree to help him. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling. I feel like if we try to leave...
I feel that too.
I don't think he's dangerous. I think he just desperately needs help.
I agree. Plus, you won't find out anything if we just leave.
True. We're already at a dead end.
And if you're sad, I'm sad too.
Oh.
This isn't the time to be joking around. This is serious.
Come on, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little.
You're always head first into danger. Fine. All right, we'll help him. But if he doesn't tell us what we want to know...
That was very ominous. It says try to escape, which means we probably don't, so accept. That's a smart thought, think through right there. The sound of footsteps echoed down the stairway as Nox rejoined our group.
Have you thought about it? Will you help me?
We will. But you have to tell us everything you know about Caspian.
And you'll be telling us now.
Oh.
I'll tell you half now. No more.
What's the choice? Leads us directly to his route. We need to stay focused with our fawn. He doesn't have a route, does he? I don't think he has a route, so I don't think we have to worry. Jonah Scott? Oh, is that his voice actor? Leo is Jonah? Who's Jonah Scott? Okay. You guys are so good at sidetracking me, and I don't mind.
And the other half after?
That's right.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense. It's getting half the information up front.
I guess that seems fair.
Start then.
Caspian. When I was much younger, only a small child, that's when I met him. I was in the markets with my mother. Standing in the center looking lost was a boy much older than me. He had messy brown hair, I remember, and a curious look on his face. The way he looked at the world, It was like it was his first time seeing it.
And then what happened?
My mother. She asked him if he had any place to go, but he didn't. He stayed with us for a time, and we became close. He felt like an older brother, really. I wish that we could stay together forever. He never told my mother or father about where he came from, but he told me that it was from land far away, and he had no choice but to leave. He always had a sad look in his eyes. And then, his name. One night, his name.
Oh, did his name go on the list? Did it go on the list? What? Jonah Scott plays Joe from Skate? The English version, right? Of course, the English version. Did you look it up to make sure? I mean, they'll let us see who's the voice actors. But that's pretty cool if so.
It appeared. I couldn't. I wouldn't.
That is so weird. I got distracted because apparently some of the messages won't show up in the chat, but they popped up over here instead. That is weird. I want my druid soft boy, not this wannabe demon butler in the twink. Oh. They all have a route? Really? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Of course the English version. What do you mean? Yeah. Okay, I gotta look at this other thing too because all the chats aren't showing up. Oh man. So I gotta look at 3 different places for chat now. Love his voice but not matching his face. Like, okay, we're being distracted again. But I only watched the Skate in the sub. I didn't watch the dub. I don't think I did. So yeah. I met the director of the English Skate before. You just looked it up and it's confirmed? Oh, that's freaking awesome. You want to take a break to fix that? It's like, it's nothing I can do to fix it because most of the chat is in the YouTube stream and I have it pulled up on my laptop. And I have the Twitch pulled up on my laptop. But in OBS, there's a multi-stream going on. And some are on here that's not popping up in chat. So it's like really weird. Like, Nightjar's comment, I want my druid soft boy, didn't show up at all in the YouTube box, but it showed up over here. So it's really weird. But it is what it is. Okay. Alright. We are so good at getting distracted.
There's no way I'd let it happen to him.
Oh, I think it said it did pop up?
So, you're saying he left. Have you seen him since?
I haven't seen him in nearly 20 years.
Okay, so his name popped up on the list and he left before he got murdered. Your eyes are going to be crisscrossed by the end of the stream. Oh, wait, you're Dole? Yeah, I'm Dole. I'm Dole on YouTube and Twitch. Because I kind of have to be because everything's signed into Twitch. So when I stream on YouTube, it has to be on YouTube and Twitch.
But I promise, I can assure you, he's alive. It didn't get him.
Okay, good. Have you been sending messages? It? Oh, so it's not a person, is it?
Okay, but we can't search in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you gotta let us out first. Then we can investigate tomorrow.
No. you'll use the spare bedrooms tonight.
What? You gotta be kidding me. What, are you trying to keep us hostage here?
Yes, he is.
No. But the streets are dangerous. Do you have anywhere else to stay?
He's got a point. As creepy as it is here, we may have to take him up on it.
Rain.
Calm down, guys. He's just showing us some hospitality. Right?
Right. It's not safe out there. You'll be fine for the night if you stay here.
Aurelia's right. She said it's been 2 minutes worth of content, but we've been at this for 30 minutes. We need to stop. Aw, but I love your guys' comments. It's making it so much more fun. Everyone looks uneasy. I'm asking for Fawn's opinion. Fawn's our boy this route, okay?
Fawn, do you think we should...
I'm a little scared, but if you want to, I'll stay and protect you.
Oh, he wants to protect us. Our sweet baby boy. For tonight, I think it's best that we just do what he says.
Just for tonight, all right?
Of course.
I've always wanted to sleep over in a haunted house.
Ooh, me too.
I'm not serious.
No, but I am.
Let me show you to your rooms. Follow me.
He slowly rose back up the stairwell and we all followed behind him. Is this really the right choice? As I looked around at our eerie surroundings, I wasn't so sure. Every step we took away from the entry hall, the further we were plunged once again into the darkness.
You can use these 4 rooms. They're all free.
Wait. There's 5 of us. Right? No, there's 4 of us. Dang it. No, yeah, there's 4 of us. Dang it.
I suggest not lighting any candles. And don't wander around.
Why?
You'll be caught.
I wouldn't want you to fall asleep and leave it going.
Yeah. I've ascended beyond the electrical bindings that I can appear into 2 different screens. Yeah, is really suspicious. You don't, no need for the poll. It's Fawn. It's always Fawn. It is. Fawn's our boy. Okay, so who are we? The player? Yeah, we're Raen. I keep forgetting Fawn is taller than Raen. Just by a little bit. Tall bottom. Sign is what Leos needs. Give it an hour. Leos will be a mouse.
I've seen whole houses burned down because of simple mistakes.
Then shouldn't we put the candles out that are right here? Is that electric? Why do you have electric and candles?
I see.
Lock your door behind you, and try to be out before sunrise.
Wow, that's not creepy at all.
The earlier you start searching, the better.
Okay. Thank you, Nox. We'll be sure to do that.
Then I'll take my leave. As for tomorrow, there's a lot of leads to follow, so good luck.
Can you give us some of the leads, please?
Good night.
Nox quietly faded into darkness and left the 4 of us standing alone in the hall.
What are we doing here?
At least we have somewhere to spend the night.
But why do we have to lock the doors?
Maybe he's worried about burglars?
Uh-huh.
Maybe he's worried that if I don't lock the door, he won't be able to resist me.
That could be it.
Or he's worried that something will come in and get us.
That one I think is correct.
That couldn't be true. If we just do what he tells us, I'm sure we'll be fine and be able to leave tomorrow.
So you agree? He's basically holding us hostage.
Could be worse places to be kept as hostages.
Like?
Like places that don't let us all have a king-sized bed for free. He's not even chaining us up. Not that I'd mind.
I'm glad you're so easy to please.
That's not what people usually say about me. I'll let you have a try if you want, though. More than one try, just for you. In fact, be my guest and try all night.
Oh, he's trying so hard. Oh no. Smut is gonna happen soon. Oh. Okay, I have it on streamer.
What?
I have it on streamer mode, so it's not gonna show anything.
I think it's bedtime.
Are you going to be okay by yourself, Fawn?
AKA, please share a bed with me.
I'll lock the door, so I should be fine.
No, baby, let's share a room. Come on, let's go cuddle. I ship Leos and Sign. I'm gonna draw them after this. Do it.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take this room then.
Night-night. Sleep tight.
Ugh.
Leos, if you get lonely, you know where my room is.
I'll be fine by myself. Thanks anyway.
Leo slammed the door behind him, leaving Sign snickering.
Good night.
Oh, damn, that man is too horny. He is. Silence, blonde twink. Yeah, really, these messages that I just read out are not on the YouTube one. That is so weird. Smutty. Okay, Smutty popped up. Monster Dagger, hello! Hello, welcome in. No, Fawn, let's share a bed. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Fawn, baby. Come on, you need to join us. We need to take care of you. I want him. No, my druid boy. Oh, Fawn, baby.
Good night, Fawn. If anything happens, come get me.
How's he gonna come get you? The door's locked. Is he gonna pound on the door?
I will. Thanks, Raen.
Baby, come join us. Hi, Monster Dagger. Welcome to the chaos. The other two gently closed their doors behind them. The sudden emptiness made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. For some reason, staying out here alone felt like a bad idea. I quickly entered the room and shut the door behind me. Oh, it's a big room. We could have all fit in that bed. Come on. The room was dark and stuffy. It hadn't been used in a while by the looks of it. It had that smell, like old books, not touched in years, like dust that settled and was allowed to stay. Okay, the smell of old books is very good, okay? Leos, he's mine. Oh, you like our boy? Can't be picky, though. Nox said that we should lock the doors and sleep, but I couldn't help but be curious. I hope the windows are lockable. Look, there's a balcony out there. Someone could get up there and come in easily. Or we could get out on there and go shimmy over to the side and find our boy Fawn. You know? Yeah. Nox said that we should lock the doors and sleep, but I couldn't help but be curious. Lock the door and go to sleep. Look around the room. Surely a little look around couldn't hurt, right? If I can just find a candle or something. He said not to light a candle. He said not to light a candle. I fumbled through the room and found my way to a table. I felt over the surface and found a small box. We erred. Oh, a pack of matches. I struck a match against the box, and into no time the table was lit up by a soft, warm light. What is all this stuff? Stacks of paper, books, knickknacks. What a mess. Oh, are we gonna die? It is a nice room. You can hang on to our thigh. Even our third thigh, please. I like him because he's Sundari. No, Fawn and Leos. Oh, you guys are fighting over Fawn and Leos. Yeah, Aurelia, you guys have to share, okay? Y'all have to share the boys. Look through the books, check out the stack of paper. Check out the stack of paper. There's a huge stack of paper here. I shuffled through the letters and skimmed over the content. None of it really made sense. Reach out to the sun and it might burn you. Reach out to below and be saved. Give yourself over and you'll be given much more in return. Weird. I picked up another letter. He's changed. He isn't as bright anymore. He doesn't play. During the day, he stays in his room. At night, I don't know where he goes. I'm so happy. He's finally our son. Weird. I shuffled through the pile again. Oh, what's this? At the bottom was a drawing, hastily drawn on a crumpled piece of paper. It was a drawing of two people holding hands. By the looks of it, was done by a child. Something's wrong with him, though. The person on the left looks like he's covered in blood. The face of the person on the right is all scribbled over. I put the drawing down. I'm not sure if any of that was important, but it sure was creepy. We don't have a picture of the drawing, but yeah, that definitely is creepy. Should I really look around anymore? Look through the books. Well, we start being nosy. We might as well finish being nosy. This guy is so a vampire. He grabbed onto hell. So many books. I guess this is what I could smell. I picked up a few and skimmed over the pages. There were picture books. When I looked closer, all the words were scribbled out. Not only that, but someone had drawn little X's all over all the characters' eyes. Kinda creepy. I picked up another book. It was black, the leather cover. When I opened it, I was greeted with messy handwriting. This must be somebody's journal. Maybe a child's. I'm not sure it's okay to read this. Journals are personal, right? I flicked through the pages but stopped when I saw a certain word.
Caspian.
It says, I met a man named Caspian. He dresses funny. Mother let him stay in our house. This is Nox's journal. We're in Nox's room. Mother let him stay at our house. She says he doesn't have one. I flipped to the next page. Cass is the best. He played with me all day, and now he says we can be best friends. I hope we can be together forever. Next page. It won't leave. It says that we'll be best friends now. I told it I want Cass back. It made me stay in the basement for 3 days as punishment. Wait, what? When I looked closely, numerous pages had been ripped out. There was a single page left. I flipped it over anxiously. Why are you reading this? That's just, that's breaking some of the walls there. Oh no. What are you guys saying over here? You know, I'm halting from horror at the moment. I just imagine this cartoon fighting thing in that Looney Tunes. I think the pictures are Nox's parents. That's what... Okay. How can Raen understand the language on the books that smell fishy almost placed? True. Because, yeah, couldn't he not understand the words in the town, the previous town? Aurelia, grab the holy water. We're gonna need it. Yes, Aurelia, please, get the holy water. So, we're in Nox's room. Is he watching us? That is a very good question. think we're in his childhood room. Maybe that's why he told us to just go straight to bed. I slammed the book shut. My heart felt like it would burst out of my chest. I shouldn't have read that. Something inside my head really says I shouldn't have read that. I glanced around the room out of the corner of my eye. I'm still the only person here. I'm overreacting. There's no one hiding in the darkness. I put the book back down and took a deep breath to calm myself. Maybe I should go to bed. Okay, jewelry and then bed. There's something kind of sparkly over there. I held it up to my match. Beads? It's a little tangled, but I think it's a necklace. It's gold with white gems. It looks expensive.
It's pretty. Not very helpful.
When I placed it back down, I noticed something else. An earring. I found the following items in Knox's manor. A creepy letter about a child who stays in his room all day and disappears in the night. There was also a drawing of a child holding hands with someone who is scribbled out and covered in blood. What looks like the diary of a child. It was incredibly creepy. It mentioned Caspian by name. It mentioned that the owner was forced to stay in the basement for 3 days as punishment. Beautiful earring, but only one. The matching earring is missing.
Just one?
The other was missing. Annoying, but not really out of the ordinary. Whoever owns them must be upset. Well, that wasn't very useful. Why is all this stuff so creepy? Did they used to be in someone's room? Looking over the items again, the diary was probably the most interesting. Who wrote that? Knox? I can't ask, but that would be the most logical. Wait, what was that sound? I stayed completely still and listened. We should have gone to bed. It sounded like it was coming from outside. Hide, hold the door. I'm saving. Oh no. I think we should hide. I think we should hide, right? Yeah, we can hide. Vampire, vampire, vampire. He's in the light now, I'm betting. Okay, we're hiding. My eyes darted around the room. Where? Where? Under the bed! Where can I hide? Under the bed! There's no time to think. I dove into the wardrobe and shut the door behind me. Oh, classic Amnesia, the Dark Descent move. Who is that? Surely just Fawn. Or Leos. Sign? You didn't lock the door. We just shut the door. We didn't lock the door. Something deep inside me told me not to call out to them. The door creaked open and I heard slow footsteps. They moved around the room. I heard the rustling of paper, something clinking together like metal. I held my breath. Please, gods, if you are there, don't let whoever that is hear me. The walking continued, around and around the room until it stopped. It was silent. Had they left? No, they haven't left. They haven't left. They are probably stopping and seeing if you popped out somewhere. No! Oh, I've played more than one horror game, so we are staying. We are staying. No, I shouldn't get out yet. I haven't heard them leave. I tried to keep quiet, but I felt like my heart was beating 1,000,000 times a second. If I have to, I'll stay here all night. I closed my eyes and listened carefully. Nothing. No moving, or shuffling, or breathing. Finally, I heard movement again. The sound continued for what felt like hours before I heard the door shut gently. I knew it! I knew they were still in there! Pretend to sleep? Man, they probably would have got us if we were sleeping. You just found out about the poll and you're not even gonna use it. My horror senses were tingling, guys. I'll use the poll again later. Is it safe? I poked my head out. It was empty. It's now or never. Lock the freaking door! I got out and ran for the door. Click. Good boy. Good boy. I locked it. Search through Knox's manor and live to tell the tale. Raen, master detective. Hell yeah. Why didn't I lock it as soon as I came in? Yeah, please tell me why. Even with the door safely shut, I didn't feel safe at all. I think it's best just to go to sleep tonight. If I can even get any. I don't think we're going to get any sleep. I scurried into the bed and buried myself in the sheets. It felt a little safer. I was finally drifting off to sleep when I heard something. Kind of like tapping. It's our boy! I got out of bed quietly and put my ear to the door. Yeah, there's some kind of light tapping sound. After what happened earlier, I feel like I shouldn't check. One small peek wouldn't hurt, right? I opened the door and peeked out. The tapping sound was louder out here. It was coming from down the hallway. A rhythmic tapping. That's rude, man. How dare you, mysterious killer man? I can't wait for you to play the other version of that part. Oh no. Do we die? Don't tell me, don't tell me. Please don't tell me, but I will go back and figure things out. No matter how hard I tried to squint, it was just too dark to see that far. The only way to find out would be to walk closer. I'm not sure about this. On one hand, I should just lock my door and leave it at that. Whatever it is doesn't concern me. But on the other hand, I'm curious. There really is no point in pretending to weigh up the option. I'm too curious not to check. I stepped out of my room and took a few steps down the hall. The tapping stopped, but I continued on anyway.
Hello?
My voice echoed down the hall before disappearing. Silence. An empty, hollow silence. A sudden cold shiver ran down my spine. Is someone watching me? Probably. Told you to stay in your room. Told you not light a match. Told you to lock the door. We haven't done any of it. I stood completely still and searched around with my eyes. I couldn't see anyone. Okay. I really think I should go to sleep. I don't want to stay out here.
Boo!
Oh my god. Boy! Boy! Oh god. Of course it's him. Of course it's him. Why are you out stalking at night? Did you come in our room? We probably get pinned to the bed by discount vampire Sebastian. Oh.
Ah! Sign! That's not funny.
Sorry. Did I scare you? I couldn't help myself. You look terrified. I just wanted to surprise you a little.
What are you even doing out here?
I could ask you the same question.
What? I heard a weird tapping, so I came to see what it was.
Oh, whoops. That was me.
I can see that. So, now will you tell me?
How could I sleep after all the mysterious things that Knox guy said? I just wanted to investigate a little. I feel like a real detective.
Aren't you scared?
If I say I'm scared, will you hold me?
Hold you? Isn't that something like you're supposed to do with someone you love?
Love? Who told you that?
Fawn told me. He said that out here, people fall in love and kiss and stuff.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Fawn told me he said that out here people fall in love and kiss and stuff. Yeah, he was definitely sneaking around, wasn't he?
That's a weird way to describe it. You make it sound like you don't know what love is.
He don't know what love is, baby. Remember, you were giving him a lesson.
I don't. It's new to me.
You're pretty young, right? I'm sure you'll understand eventually.
Aren't you younger than me?
I'm 22.
You're 4 years older than me?
Don't worry, I can teach you all the things you don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I know he would, because like he tried to teach us things.
What? Anyway, that's not really the point. I only recently learned about it.
This sounds pretty interesting. Why don't you come back to my room so we can talk more? I'm starting to feel scared after all.
Well, okay. Being out here is kind of creepy anyway.
No.
Right. I wouldn't want you to trip either. So we should probably hold
no,
hands
he's
for
playing him like-
safety. Yeah?
He's playing him like a fiddle. Oh no. Oh no. Hold hands for safety? Okay, sure. I don't think I'll trip. Of course, he's older than you. He would be younger, we'd all be arrested. Oh no. Oh no. This is comedy. Alright, I need holy water. Alright, I'm letting you guys choose this time. 'Cause I got in trouble for not asking the poll last time. Okay. We're loyal to Fawn. We must stay focused. Alright. If we hold hands, does it start a different route? I don't think so. Alright, you guys say nah.
What? I won't trip. I managed to walk here fine on my own.
Boo! Spoil sport!
What?
Come on then, follow me.
I followed Sign back to his room, with him sulking the whole way. Yeah, but we're in his room now, guys. These hands are for Fawn. Back away, you succubus. The door shut behind us with a soft thud, and Sign quickly locked the door.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
Sign's room was nearly identical to mine. The same bed, the same table, the same wardrobe, the same amount of dust. They definitely hadn't had many guests lately. What's the point of such a big house if it's just gonna sit empty? They sat down on the edge of his bed and beckoned me closer, so I pulled a chair up and sat down facing him.
We haven't really had much time alone, huh?
Well, we only just met.
True. It just feels like we've known each other for much longer. Let's use this time to get to know each other. I want to be close with you, too. I'm so jealous of Fawn and Leos. They get to cling to you all they want.
Yeah. I want to be friends too.
Oh, yeah. Friends.
He wants something more.
Hey, I have an idea. We could be really special
Oh.
friends. How does that sound?
Oh no! He wants us to be friends with benefits! The demon in human form will not tempt us.
Yeah.
Rain, baby!
There's a good boy. But first, let's continue that discussion from earlier. What do you mean you don't know what love is?
I don't really know what to say. In Aurelia Cavella, it just doesn't exist. I only just started learning about it from Fawn.
No love? None at all?
No. We just get matched up by the speaker. No love involved. Not that I fully understand love yet, though.
Then what about sex? You can just fuck whoever you'd like, no strings attached? That sounds amazing.
Oh god. Oh, looks like you guys are combusting over there. No, no, no. Just look, don't touch. God, this man. We've had eyes only for our angel fawn. Oh, Lord.
What?
Wait, are you kidding? You don't even know about sex?
If we don't know about love, how are we gonna know about sex?
I don't know anything about it. I've only heard a little.
Aurelia. Aurelia, babe. Yeah. Why don't you add that to your fan art? Also, any fan art you have for our playthroughs, like please pop it in the on my Discord channel. I would love to see it.
But they have kids in Aurelia Cavella, right?
Yeah,
But you don't know where they come from.
that's right.
Wow, you've actually lived in a bubble your entire life. I'm almost impressed.
Actually, there wasn't a bubble. We were surrounded by...
Okay, I get it. So what did Fawn tell you?
He told me that you get a warm feeling in your chest, and that's how you know you're in love. Then you get married and kiss and stuff. I met another weird guy who explained a little more to me, too.
That's all? You have a lot to learn then. If you want, I'm happy to teach you.
Oh, I know you'd be happy to teach us.
Teach me?
Yeah, you know, for, educational purposes. Fawn only told you about one side of love anyway, the boring side. I can teach you about the other side, if you'd like.
That's kind of him.
Well, if you're offering, please teach me.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He knows nothing. Our poor baby.
Seriously? Yay! I was sure you'd say no.
He looked pretty excited. It made my heart beat a little faster too. There's so much I don't know. Zane really is a nice guy.
So, where do we start?
Don't worry, we can deflower you one petal at a time.
Oh no. Oh no. Wee woo, wee woo. Leo, Spawn, come save us. Wee woo, wee woo. He stood up in front of me, straightened his back, and put his hands behind him like a teacher.
Why don't we start with a little theory, then move on to something more practical? We'll have to take it slow for a pure boy like you.
Okay.
Let's start with something simple. Your blue-haired princess was right about love. Mostly. Fluffy feelings, love, marriage, all that soft stuff. Blech. Boring. You know what comes after that? The good stuff. I guess this is almost a lesson on the birds and the bees, huh?
The birds and the bees?
You can do all that gushy, fluffy crap, have some boring sex, pop out a few children, and ruin your life, or you can skip all the boring stuff. You don't have to be in love to fuck someone. And I promise you, we don't need to have any kids. Wait. Does that mean you were walking around a sex shop with no clue what was going on?
Yes, that's exactly what that means. I don't know about the kids unless this is Omegaverse, and even then they're both Omegas, so no kids. Pulls out bat. Get away! How dare you? Fawn is a princess.
I still have no clue.
He paced back and forth in deep thought. He stopped before turning to face me.
I mean, you still have a dick, right?
What?
I hope you don't mind me taking a seat. So, like I was saying, you do have a dick, right?
He ran his fingertips through my hair before slowly dragging them down my body, lower and lower.
It sure feels like you have one.
This is streamer mode, so it isn't going to show any pictures, but the text is still going to be the same. He brushed against my pants with his long, slender fingers.
Of course I do.
So then, surely you've put it to use once or twice.
To use?
Are you being shy with me? That's not allowed. You have to answer all the questions your teacher gives you. Just because you have no concept of love doesn't mean you have no natural instincts, right? So, go on. Tell me. I want to know all about you jerking off.
His fingers kept teasing, barely touching, but enough to make me feel something.
Of course I have. But I couldn't help it.
His hands felt all over my body as if he was searching for something. It sent a shiver down my spine, and the way he was talking to me. So seductive and smooth.
Of course you couldn't. You don't have to feel bad. That's what it's there for. That's what sex is. Like the feeling you gave yourself, but 100 times better. 1,000 times better. If you do it with me. Sounds interesting, right? So...
With his arms wrapped around my neck, he stared straight into my eyes.
How about that practical lesson?
We have been defeated. We lost. Okay, time to leave the living room. I'm done serving dinner. I gotta go. Okay, you gotta go. Forgive me, Fawn. But look, we can stop. I feel unsafe. This voice is making me feel unsafe. We can stop, guys. That's enough for tonight. We're okay. We're gonna stop.
I think that's enough for tonight.
Our cherry is reserved for Fawn. I swallowed hard. It felt good, but I'm not sure. Do friends do this? He's just a very horny man. I wouldn't quite call Sign a friend yet, either.
Is it a little too overwhelming?
Sorry.
We can always resume our
All
fun another time.
All you guys were like against it, so I just went ahead and didn't stop. I need to get into like doing the polls more. I'm sorry.
The harder the chase, the more fun catching you will be anyway.
Or his cherry is reserved for Raen. Freedom!
What?
Nothing.
Okay, we escaped. We escaped. He quickly hopped off my lap and pulled me up from my seat. Seeing him this close really is kind of beautiful. Smooth skin, big green eyes.
Well, off you go then. Wouldn't want your lover or bodyguard to get jealous, would we?
Who?
Nighty-night!
And just kick us out the door. Freedom! He pushed me out the door and slammed it quickly in my face. Lover? By bodyguard, he probably means Leos. I heard the lock slide into place on the other side of his door. Anyway, it's probably for the best if I head back and get some sleep now. Once I got into my room, I locked the door and jumped straight under the covers. The man is the devil, yes. I'm waiting for when we get done with Fawn's route. We're going to be drooling over him. I don't know why we're so against it. Yeah, you're right. Fawn is our lover. Well, right now we gotta stay focused on Fawn, and then we can come back and play with everybody else. Fawn is our baby. I close my eyes finally. What a long day. I feel like so much has happened. Although that's been every day lately.
Destiny. Listen to. Speaker. More. The light shall guide you.
A cold wind blew through the outskirts of Oxburgh, where two men walked side by side. Not quickly, but at a speed to enjoy the night's atmosphere. They continued like this for a while, quietly and comfortably, before one of them broke the silence.
It hasn't changed a bit, has it?
We have a pink-haired boy! Hello, Mr. Foxman, but we have a pink-haired boy! Sparrow, how tall are you? Like 5'5". I'm a little boy. Only those who have been here since part 1 know my hatred for this woman in our head. Yeah, the woman in our head. She doesn't say anything clearly. She makes it horrible. She's like, this, do this. And I'm like, please, instructions? Hello? Shh, blue hair is better than pink. But he's cute. He's cute.
It feels the same. Oppressive and cold. I'm still not sure about this.
Peach-haired man. It's not pink, it's peach.
The people aren't any less creepy either. If anything, they're even more tense than before.
Ilron, you're changing the subject.
Ilron? We got your real name finally. It's Ilron.
What, me? I would never. All right, I promise. I'll do everything I can to make sure they aren't harmed.
Are you talking about us? Or the people? Ooh, this is pretty. The green-haired man watches the other out of the corner of his eye. He's pretty. Look at the little curves. I'm not getting distracted by fun. I can enjoy looking at everything else. Oh, and I look how pale his eyes are. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful combination. And look, he's looking at him. Do you care about the little peach boy? This is pretty music. This is the man named Run. Smooth, fair skin with 2 moles under his lip. Peach hair, fluffy enough that he almost wanted to touch it. Blank eyes that still moved to watch him back, even if they couldn't see him. He's blind! He's blind! Oh no, I'm liking him more. My like-o-meter is going up, guys.
You feel the same about him, right?
The moment we met, I felt something, but he's... I don't know exactly what he is.
Do you think he could be the same as you?
No, but he feels similar. I feel drawn to him.
Are you talking about Raen?
Sure would be a shame if he died before we could work it out.
Ilron.
Varys.
Varys.
We won't let that happen.
Varys. 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 The bird? A bird that a strange green-haired man carries around. He's pretty cute. Apparently Varys was seduced into going along with the green-haired man, which is more than a little strange. Varys! Yes, a blind baby! Nightjar, you're betraying the faith. Varys! Varys! I've got room for only one blind man in my heart, and he's in Dame. Oh, is it the, oh my god, his name escapes me. The Thousand Autumns, babe? Varus. It's the same thing. Yeah, Varus. Can he turn into a bird? Or do they both have the same name? That bird could clearly see what was going on. Did he name the bird after him? Or is he the bird? I got questions. Varus is the bird. Yeah, Kyoi? Yeah. But he's pretty! Okay.
Anyway, I was surprised by how much you tease them. You're usually much friendlier.
But it worked, didn't it? We learned a lot.
And from the reactions to your questions,
They couldn't be from anywhere else. Finally, an actual lead. After all these years of searching.
Now I'm just thinking about whenever all the bird kept wanting to like snuggle up against him and stuff. It was him!
And then, you can finally go back.
Go back where?
yeah,
Varus extended his hand silently, reaching out to something unknown.
this whole town feels like death. Like sadness and terror. But I can't see a single soul. These murders have gone on for longer than you've been alive. But if they've only ramped up in the last few years, hundreds, if not thousands, must have died. So, where are their souls? They can't just have disappeared.
They have been eaten, haven't they? Some demon. There's some very fat demons somewhere that are just munching down on all these souls, huh?
I don't like where this is going.
Me either. Ilron, I know I told you that we have to protect them, but promise me that if it becomes too dangerous, we'll leave.
But
Your life isn't worth throwing away for me.
Oh.
fine. You don't do anything reckless either.
I ship them. I ship them. Pharaoh turned his eyes back to Elrond and smiled.
You're being very obedient today.
Oh gosh. No. Okay. I'm conflicted, man. Fawn and Varos are adorable and cute. They are.
That's not something people usually call me.
I guess I'm lucky then. I get to see all these different sides of you.
If you're cold, tell me, and we can stay somewhere warmer, okay?
No need. You'll keep me warm, right?
Of course.
The night would be chilly and dark, with only the waxing moonlight to illuminate their path, but it was still more welcoming than the town. I ship 'em. I ship 'em. I ship it. What's that? Someone banging on my door? Maybe if I just ignore it.
Hurry up and get your ass out of bed. We haven't gone all day.
What? Leos, why is he making such a racket?
Hey, don't say it like that. Be a little nicer.
Here we are, waiting for him once again. I've been knocking for like 5 minutes.
Well, maybe he's busy.
Oh.
You've got to let a man take care of his business, you know?
His mind always goes straight to the gutter.
What could he possibly be busy with at this time in the morning?
Maybe he woke up with a...
Don't say that. You don't have any right to talk about him that way.
Will you two just shut up? Look, if I have to stand here any longer, I'm gonna strangle someone.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. A little light strangulation, some candles.
Oh, God.
Is our Leo still sleepy? Not very good at mornings, are we?
Shut up. At least I'm awake. Unlike some.
Wait, Have I overslept? When I looked towards the window, it was still dark out. Phew. The light from the moon rested softly over the room, birds chattering in the distance. Not long until sunrise, then. What is going on? I still didn't quite understand why we had to be out so early. Did Nox think that the more time we had to investigate, the better? I guess it made sense. He wants you out before, I guess, the servants or whatever shows up. The other three were already up, so I'd better hurry. I jumped out of bed quickly, got dressed, and pulled the lock back from the door. Leos glared at me with a sleepy expression on his face. He's a grumpy waker.
Good morning.
Is that all you have to say? I've been standing here for like 5 minutes.
Sorry I overslept? What do you want me to say?
You didn't even oversleep. It's still early.
Leos here is just upset that I woke him up.
Who would have thought someone like you would be so bad with mornings?
Just hurry up. You've already kept me waiting long enough.
Did you sleep okay, Raen?
I did. I don't think I've ever slept on such a comfortable bed before.
It would have been even more comfortable if we were in there together, don't you think?
You wish.
Oh, sorry. I should have known to ask his bodyguard first.
I'm not...
You'd have to be his bodyguard, right? Otherwise, why would you be so protective? That'd be weird.
Is this Attack on Titan? Look at Leos. The two of them continued bickering, so I turned to Fawn. He was watching Sign with a strange expression on his face.
Fawn?
Yes?
His face instantly lit up. Am I just imagining that expression? That blank stare?
Nothing. Did you sleep well?
It's the first time I've ever slept on a proper bed. It's a shame about the circumstances, but I can't complain about being uncomfortable.
Really? What about when you were a kid? Before you lived in the forest?
You don't want to talk about that time.
If you like those beds, you'd love my place. Huge plush pillows. I miss it already.
We don't have time for this idle chit-chat. Look, it's about time we left. If you're done now, we should be leaving.
We quickly made our way down the staircase and into the hall below. Light from the moon now shone over our surroundings, illuminating the previously shadow-ridden room. Things that were hidden before now were easily seen. Doors led off in all directions, but they were tightly shut. I wonder, what lies beyond them?
I wonder what's through those doors. I'm a little curious.
So I wasn't the only one thinking it.
It makes me feel a little nosy, but I can't help but wonder myself. Probably best not to snoop around too much, though.
He's getting
We have a job
jealous.
to do.
You think Fawn's getting jealous? Yeah. Leave Leos' abs are getting cold.
So, where are we headed first?
If it were up to me, straight home, but since that's not an option...
I'm sorry. I want that too.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
Why don't we go check out the town square that everyone's been talking about? It seems like a good place to start anyway.
Not a bad idea. Brains and beauty all in one. You're a complete package.
Thank you?
I wonder where Nox went.
I glanced around the empty room. There wasn't even a hint of life. No plants or flowers, no pictures hanging on the wall.
Anyway, let's get out of here. We've got a lot to do today.
When we tried the door this time, we found it unlocked. Phew.
Fresh air! Oh, how I've missed you!
You were inside for one night. Stop overreacting.
Who'd want to stay in one place all night? Things to do, people to see? Or is it things to see, people to do? I never remember.
Oh my god. People to do? Yep, that's that sign. That is sign. You're his love rival, Sign, and you don't even know it. Yeah, he jelly.
Anyway, it feels stuffy to be locked up all night like that. No one even tied me up. What a waste.
Why? That seems like a waste of time.
Fawn. Poor Fawn.
So, which way is it?
Fawn's the only one that understands his speech half the time.
Oh, I know the way.
Of course you do.
What's wrong?
Forget it.
Outside, the sun was struggling to peek out from between the dense gray clouds, but even that looked inviting right now. I was struck by the same sensation that I felt in Stagwitch, even though everything was so different here. Some things can't help but stay the same. The way the sun rises and falls, and the warmth it leaves on my face, the feeling of the wind blowing through my hair, it was still the same, no matter how far I was from home. Something about it made me feel more comfortable. Maybe I'm not so lost after all. Plus, I'm not alone. There's no way I could do any of this without the others. Leos and Sign were busy arguing about something or another. I was actually starting to think that they were more similar than they realized.
You two are pretty close after all, right?
What? Are you kidding me? I couldn't think of anyone worse to be close to.
Aw, Leos, you're breaking my heart over here. Let me down easy, okay?
Fawn, you okay, man? I don't know if he's okay. We need to get some one-on-one alone time with him and check on him.
What heart?
Ouch! You wound me.
Both Leos and Fawn still seemed a little wary of Sign. Just yesterday they were telling me not to trust him after all. But Sign has this way of forcing you to open up to him. He's easy to talk to, full of natural charisma and charm. We might have only met, but I liked him. He's fun?
You know, it's a little cheesy. And I know we haven't all known each other for very long, but I'm glad you guys are here with me.
If I were you, I'd be pretty glad to have me around too.
Yeah, because you're the one that's keeping us from dying half the time. Fawn gave me a soft smile and Sign wrapped his arms around my waist.
Getting sentimental?
What? No, I'm just happy.
I knew you were a dumbass, but this is taking it to new levels. There's a literal murderer on the loose, and you're being all sappy.
A murderer? You mean someone other than you?
Fawn grabbed my arm and pulled me away from Sign as casually as possible. Good boy, Fawn. Good boy, Fawn. He's like, no, this is mine. This is mine.
If you three are done messing around, let's go.
Fawn, Leos, and I followed behind Sign through the streets. It turned out the Nox's house was actually pretty far from the center of town. It was set aside all by itself on a large piece of land. The air was brisk and cool, and for some reason, I felt confident. Today was going to be a good day. I hope so. Okay, and then that one chat's not even loading anymore, so if I'm missing anybody's comments, I am sorry. Not all of them are popping up on YouTube for some reason, and OBS isn't even showing any new messages anymore.
Hey guys, don't you think there's a lot of people around?
Compared to yesterday, it was basically packed. People were walking around, going about their business. They didn't pay any attention to us, instead chatting with each other excitedly.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Fawn shrunk back a little, withdrawn but still doing better than he did in Stagwitch. He was getting more confident, less scared, but maybe I should still check up on him. Check up on Fawn! I don't have to do a poll for this, right? We need to check up on Fawn. 110%. Our baby. So now we have the twink, two virgins, and a druid boy who can't confess their love. What a good band of Avengers. Yes. We checking on Fawn.
Hey, Fawn.
I pulled on his long sleeve gently, quietly getting his attention. He glanced at me out the corner of his eye.
It's pretty busy, isn't it? Are you doing all right?
His eyes went down to the ground before coming back up to meet mine.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just a little worried about what's suddenly going on. Don't you think it's like they're celebrating?
It does seem like that, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm not trying to say they can't celebrate anything. It just makes me a little nervous. You don't think they want to hurt me, do you?
Oh, baby. That was a strange jump to make.
What do you mean? Why would they hurt you?
What if they think I did it on purpose? Then they might try to hurt me or hurt you.
Do what on purpose? Okay. I said the exact thing that popped up. Do what on purpose?
You know I won't let them touch you. You don't have to worry. No one's going to hurt you.
What if I deserve it?
Even if you did, I'd still be here for you. I'm not about to abandon any of my friends over what other people think.
Thank you. I hope it's just nothing, and we just happen to arrive on a bad day. But the closer we get to... No, never mind.
Oh, he's so worried. But what do you mean? What if they really thought he was a druid and tried to burn him so he hates fire? Oh, he's definitely got something going on. Hey, Max, welcome in. Hey. I recognize that icon. I've seen you before. Hi. I hope you have fun here. We've been going for about an hour and 40 minutes so far. And we're about to go check out, do some investigation. But right now we're reinsuring our fawn baby. He's really worried. The closer we get to what? Probably best not to push him right now. Instead, I gently gave him a small pat on his back and he smiled at me. There we go. Just, what is all this commotion about? Oh, okay, you're Monster Dagger and this is your second account. Okay, hi. I recognized your icon though, I've seen it before. But hi.
Sign, do you have any clue what's going on?
Nope. Usually I only come here for one thing, and it isn't wandering around the city.
Yeah, okay, I know where I've seen you before. You've left some comments on my videos lately. Thank you very much for joining my nest. It means a lot. Nope, I usually only come around here for one thing, and it isn't wandering around the city.
Oh, look.
The streets were lined with stalls, every color of the rainbow. Some filled with fruits, vegetables, and other baked goods, while others had knickknacks and collectibles.
Weren't they all frightened yesterday? What would suddenly make them hold a market in the streets?
I don't know.
Something good must have happened. There's no other explanation for it. Earlier, I did say that I felt like today would be a good day.
Well, why don't we look around a little? I'm sure someone will know what's happening.
Ooh, Detective Sign on the case!
This isn't the time to be messing around. Grow up.
I'm completely serious, you know. Watch this.
Sign stormed forward, pretending to hold a magnifying glass and examine thing. He turned back around and winked at Leos, showing off.
Oi, you.
Me?
Here.
Hey, wait!
Leos grabbed my arm and dragged me away from Sign and Fawn into a nearby sad alley.
Now listen
Oh?
here. I don't know what you're playing at, but whatever you have going on with that runt has to stop.
Which runt?
What? That runt?
You know who I'm talking about. Don't get close to him and stop letting him follow you around.
He's talking about Sign.
Wait, you mean Sign? I wouldn't say we're close. We only met yesterday.
And he's all over you like a moth drawn to flame. I don't like it, and I don't trust him. I just don't understand how you can be so gullible. He's obviously after something, and you're just giving it to him.
But you barely know him. So how would you know? Don't you think you're judging him a little harshly?
It's obvious. Normal people don't act like that.
Oh, so normal people introduce themselves by starting forest fires.
Shots fired.
And since when did you care about what happened to me? Why are you suddenly being so protective?
What? I'm not. How am I being protective?
You are. You've been acting really weird lately.
This is your fault.
What are you even talking about?
I don't want to be close to you. I don't want to feel this way. But you forced yourself in this close. Even when I tried to push you away, and now I have no choice but to keep you safe. You never should have helped me in the first place. I can't let you. Not like them.
What? It's not my fault. Would you rather we have just left you there to die?
Yes. It's exactly what you should have done.
He cares about us. He started caring once he realized we're on Fawn's route.
You might think you saved my life, but all you did was make it more difficult. I can't protect you. Not when you keep making such stupid fucking decisions. It's like you're asking for someone to kidnap you and sell you as a slave or something.
You know, you don't have to protect me. I can protect myself. I'm not a little kid.
Oh, we are pretty much a little kid, okay? We don't know anything about the real world. Our danger sense doesn't work. It is broken. He still has a danger sense, okay? We need him around. We don't even know how to hold a knife properly.
And it's not like you owe me anything. I did what any decent person would do.
And most people aren't as decent as you. And I owe you more than you realize. Trust me.
I can't wait to see how his route goes. He looked away from me. What happened to make him like this? His expression was pained, distressed, and if losing me would be the worst thing in the world. I'm so used to him looking grumpy. This sad face doesn't suit him at all.
Don't make that sad face. Cheer up.
Oh, he gave him a hug. Oh, that's cute. Look, he's so, like, not expecting a hug. So adorable. You wish Leos was in the Diamond Mirage? I'm getting ripped apart, man. Oh, the Discord server. Yeah, I'll drop a link in there. But look, isn't that cute? Okay, hang on. I'll get a... Give me a minute. Oh, but look at that face. It's so cute. He was not expecting a hug, and Rain's just like, oh, friend. He's my friend. Okay, hang on. I'm getting the link here. Right. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. The devs are serving with the CG. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see. The devs are serving with the CG. There you go. There's a link to my Discord. I took a picture of this hug. Yes, look how pretty it is. Okay, actually. Well, I think somewhere we'll be able to get just the artwork. It's probably in the main menu, but oh, it's so cute.
Wait, what are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm hugging you. Don't you know what a hug is? That's pretty sad.
Yeah, but why?
You look like you needed one.
Oh.
Get off me.
Oh.
Not yet.
He was so tall, I wasn't sure if this was really comforting for him. Still, if it cheered him up even a little, and honestly, it didn't feel that bad.
Sorry, I still don't really understand. But you're just trying to look out for me, right? I know we started off badly, but I want to be friends with you. Don't you want to be friends?
I don't, but at this point, do I have any choice?
No, you don't. No, you don't. You have been accepted into our friend circle.
It's dangerous to be my friend. Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd say it's kind of dangerous to be my friend now, too. So we're even.
When I finally looked up into his face, he avoided my gaze. His cheeks were pink and his expression looked almost pained.
Okay, I get it. Let go of me already. You made your point.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he got a hug. We thawed that frozen exterior. We're getting the warm, gooey inside. I quickly let go of him. If that went on any longer, I'd be risking my life.
No word of this to the others, hmm?
Oh, look at him blush. Okapi flower. Leos is so cute. He is. He is. We're on fawn. We're aiming for fawn right now, but we will be taking his route in the future. He's so cute. Look at him. The power of friendship. Welcome in, Okapi flower. I hope you enjoy your stay at our nest. Feel free to join our Discord, my Discord, if you want to continue talking about the game with the fellow chickadees. You were in the friend group before he even knew it. Yes.
Okay. And hey, I'll try to be more careful, alright?
Try is a strong word. We are a trouble magnet.
But be nicer to Sign.
No chance.
When we found our way back, Sign was buzzing around Fawn, who looked a little scared. Oh no! Poor Fawn.
Come on, you can tell me. You totally like him, right? You're totally head over heels.
Oh no, he's trying to get a confession out of Fawn.
No, I don't even know what you're
Hey guys, what are you talking about?
Nothing.
Ooh, more importantly, what were you two talking about?
Oh, he's still blushing. Look at him. Oh no. Sign quickly found his way to Leos' side, to his annoyance.
What's this I see? Our stoic, grumpy guard dog is looking all red in the face?
I am not. Stop buzzing around me. And don't call me that.
Oh, you're asking how old everyone is? Yeah, my Discord is for 18 plus only. Boink, 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 boink.
Why not? It's the truth.
You'd make a pretty cute dog, Leos.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's stop wasting time and check out the market. Maybe someone knows what's up.
The closer we got, the louder the crowd became. Shopkeepers and helpers bustled between stalls, trading and yelling. Kids ran around playing, and everyone looked happy. Far from some far-off corner, a soft melody drifted towards us. This is like polar opposite of what we encountered yesterday.
Everything is so brimming with life. For a town that smells of death, it's a little unnerving.
It was nice, but strange after yesterday. I wanted to enjoy the atmosphere, but I couldn't help but feel on edge. We slowly made our way through between the stalls. pushing through the crowds of people. The atmosphere was strikingly different from before. I wanted to think that yesterday was just an unlucky day to arrive, but there had to be some sort of explanation as to why everyone was so cheerful suddenly. It was absolutely packed. You couldn't even see the ground through the huge mobs of people. Slowly, we took in the sights and smells of the market. Spices, fruits, perfume, so many different scents. Some stalls had cloth and colors I didn't even know existed. Others had dishes decorated with intricate gold patterns, delicate and fine. Beads and jewelry, dolls and... Wait a second. Where did everyone go? Over here? No, this way. They're all gone. Left, right, back the way we came. Ahead of me, I couldn't see anyone. No hint of red or blue hair poked out from the crowd, and Sign was nowhere to be seen either. Although at that height, I didn't expect to spot him easily.
Hey, move out of the way!
Sorry.
Maybe suddenly stopping in the middle of the path wasn't a great idea. For now, I'll look around for them. Get up here and look. Get up here, get some height to you. Not far up ahead was a small clearing, much quieter than the rest of the marketplace. That should do. Slowly, I weaved between the swarms of people and made my way to the clearing. I tried my best not to bump into someone, but it was kind of unavoidable in a place like this. With a sigh, I leaned against the wall and took in my surroundings. I smiled to myself. I couldn't resist it. Everyone was bustling around, joyful and lively. They danced to the music and chattered happily. It was refreshing. Exciting even. Even the markets at home didn't have this kind of atmosphere. Everyone just seemed happy. Truly happy. It's a trap! It's a trap! I smelled something, like, off, like, really off. But that was a little besides the point. How was I meant to find anyone? Would they search for me too? I hope the other three had managed to stick together. I'm sure Leos will scold me once he finds me. Honestly, I'm more worried about Fawn. I know he's bad with crowds. Sign would be fine. He has enough confidence and charisma to talk himself out of anything. Leos, he'll turn up huffing and puffing, exhausted from searching for me, but then say he wasn't looking for me anyway. With that thought in my mind, I decided to stay here for a little while. It was a nice chance to slow down and just take in the world. First, oh no. First, 5 minutes passed, then 10, 20, 30. No sign of the others. They were taken. They were taken. Well, I guess if I don't start looking, I'll be here at sundown. Well, then everybody will be gone, and we'll have stuff to do. Can't stay here all day. I stood up straight and stretched out my shoulders. Okay, time to find them after all. Slowly, I made my way back to the stalls. Maybe if I browse for a while, I run into a familiar face. With only minimal pushing, I made myself through the busy walkway, carefully keeping an eye out for my friends. From close up, the various wares looked even more impressive. If I saw these at home, I definitely would have, well, actually, probably wouldn't have been able to afford them, but I would have looked on with great interest. This is bad. Yeah, it is. Each stall was different from the last. It was mesmerizing. Okay, we're hitting 2 hours, so this is normally when I stop streaming, but I wouldn't mind streaming a bit longer if all you guys are okay with it. I just need to take a little break so I can go get some water and run to the bathroom. Would you guys like to continue the stream? And just take a short little break real quick? Yeah, I really think they were kidnapped. They were definitely kidnapped, but why haven't they kidnapped us yet? That is the question. Alright, we are going to... The yeses have it, so we are going to take a small little break. If you guys have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, or get a stretch in, get some water. And I will see you in about 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Let me see. I need to do a... Doop. Okay. All right. See you in a little bit, chickadees. Hello guys, I'm back. Gonna give a few more minutes for you guys to pop back in, but we're gonna get started here in a minute. Hello, Nightjar. Did you have a nice break? I grabbed me a little fig bar. Really cute, really quick, so I was just eating that really fast. Kitty! Alright, hopefully everybody's gonna stream back in. I'm trying to decide if my cat wants out, or is he just staring at me? Alright, so I am voting that our guys just got kidnapped, right? They got kidnapped one by one. Are we back? Yes, we're back. I was just giving it another minute to let people get a chance to come back in. That was a much needed break. I've just been rereading some webcomics. Oh, that sounds fun. What were you reading? If you don't mind me asking. Alright. I'm almost done with my fig bar, then we'll get back into it. The Moth Prince. That sounds interesting. I've never heard of it, but it sounds interesting. I'll have to look that up. Alrighty, alrighty. Each stall was different than the last. It was memorizing. I tried to avoid staying at any one stall too long. I didn't have much money, and I wouldn't want to take up space that actual shoppers could use. Whenever my eyes met a salesperson, I smiled and moved on. Awkward. Towards the middle of the marketplace, I found a small stall, manned by a single young lady. Her orange hair reached just below her shoulders, fanning around her. Hey Max, welcome back. We just started, so you haven't missed anything. Ooh. That's what inspired you? Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out later. Oh, I better end this poll. There we go. She was selling hooded capes in nearly every color imaginable. They'd look thick and warm, delicately intricate and detailed. With only a glance, I could tell that the quality was high. I could only dream of owning something like this. I gently ran my fingertips over the stitches, clean and small. When I raised my eyes, they locked with the young lady that was manning the stall. Whoops. Time to go. Hey, Nick Sparrow, welcome back. We just started, so you haven't missed anything yet. Have you not read more than 10 BLs? What have we learned about red side-headed characters? Yeah. Whoops, time to go.
You seem a little lost.
We are lost.
Huh?
Could she tell just by looking at me?
Well, I suppose I am. How could you tell?
I've been watching you walk up and down the walkway for the past few minutes. At this time of the month, it can get busy. Do you need me to point you anywhere?
Oh no, that's okay. I'm actually just trying to find my friends. We got split up while looking around.
Ah, I see. I can't be of much use to you then. So many people have come through here already.
I can imagine. Actually, while I'm here, what's going on today? I arrived yesterday and everyone was shut up in their houses.
Today, you could say it's a special day. Everyone's celebrating that we're safe for another month.
That sounds fishy. Are we gonna be sacrificed? Are we gonna be sacrificed? We are, aren't we? This is so fishy.
Huh?
Is there anything else I can help you with? I can tell you're interested in these.
Yeah, but we don't have a penny to our name, girl. She set her hand down on the edge of the cape I'd been admiring. It really was beautiful.
It's beautiful. I hope I can own something like this one day too.
Thank you. Not many people stop to look, so I appreciate that.
I can tell it's well made. I've sewn in the past, but nothing near this level. Anyway, I guess I'd better start looking for my...
Oh, there's Sign! We found one of them! Of course he's fine. Of course that's the one that's fine. I turned towards a familiar voice. I could see his little head bobbing up and down as he jumped to get my attention.
Is that one of your lost friends?
I don't know him. I should be off then. Thanks.
I waved goodbye and made my way over to Sign. Gods, he really is making a scene. This isn't a place for it. A few people watched me as I walked by, but I couldn't see any hostility in their glances. Phew. I can relax a little. No, run away! Well, we said we didn't know him. I knew it. We're being sacrificed to discount vampires and bastions.
Sign! Over here!
Rain! Oh, I missed you!
He practically jumped on me, holding on tight. Quickly, I set him down and held onto the edge of the sleeve. I didn't want to get separated again. I know not long ago Leos warned me about Sign, but I felt safer with him than completely alone in an unknown place.
So glad I found you. I got split up and I couldn't find anyone. Have you seen the others around?
He glanced out at my hand, then smiled up at me.
You know, I could get used to that.
Answer the question, thirsty boy.
What?
The way you yell out my name. Would you do it for me just one more time?
No, no.
Yell out your name?
Of course I didn't kidnap Sion. He's a headache and they probably went after the sweet innocent fawn.
The way my name just rolls off your tongue. It's delicious.
Oh no. Yeah, I could see them kidnapping him and then just giving him back. You know, like in all those memes and stuff. So annoying the kidnappers return you. Yes, that's him.
Sign?
He'd probably like give some sexual talking in there and he'd make them so uncomfortable they just release him and be like, go.
Wow, you follow orders so easily. How adorable. Aren't you a good boy? Maybe not a boy, but a puppy? I can practically see your tail wagging sometimes.
I don't really know what you mean. Hell, I don't think I want to know what you mean.
He's learning.
If you ask nicely, I might be able to teach you about it later.
Nah, we good.
Sure. But for now, have you seen the other two? That's much more important.
Hot Pants and Squeaky? Nah, I haven't seen them.
Hot Pants and Squeaky? Oh, God.
shouldn't be too hard to find them, though.
I mean Leos and Fawn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Back up, you heathen. As they're tying him up, he asked them to tie him up harder. Yeah, he would.
Okay, well, I've been searching for a while now, but you're the only one I found.
Maybe they're off having a good time together?
Oh no, they wouldn't be.
I hope so. I think Leos would be okay, but I don't want Fawn to be stuck out here alone.
Poor precious Raen. Your innocence is cute, at least.
Pardon?
Let's go look for these men of yours then, shall we? Make sure not to let go. I wouldn't want you getting lost again.
Of course. Thanks, Sign.
My pleasure.
He winked at me before turning and scanning the crowd.
Follow me, good looking. Let's see if we can catch ourselves some men.
We made our way through the marketplace, careful to keep a close eye out for the others. Along the way, we stopped at various stalls where signs spoke to the people behind them. When he spoke, the conversation flowed naturally. It was like, how do I put this? His voice commanded people to listen. It was so different to how they usually acted. Fawn is reserving himself for Raen, yes. Suddenly, Sign's eyes went wide and he rushed away from me.
Wait, Sign!
I chased after him to another stall a little further down.
Raen, look! I found something for you!
Oh god, dude, you scared me!
What?
He picked up a purple vegetable from the stall, lifting it to show me.
What is this?
It looks like an eggplant? They're not exactly rare.
Of course it's an eggplant.
Wait, this is what they look like?
Uh-huh. It's a vegetable. What's so surprising to you?
Whoa, look at that curve.
Oh, his mind just lives in the gutter. Oh man, see, eggplants and games is taking me back to Dream Daddy days. Dream Daddy. You know. He ran his fingers down the curve of the eggplant, grinning the whole time.
Do you like them this big? Or would you prefer something slightly smaller?
Sign, he doesn't understand.
Does it really matter? If one's too small, just have two.
No! No! Right, no! Oh god!
Whoa! That's hardcore, Raen.
Oh no!
Wait. Backtrack a little. How do you not know what an eggplant looks like? Don't you, like, cook?
Cook? Me? Why would I?
Oh no.
To stop yourself from starving to death? Surely you eat, right?
Huh? Don't you have people to do that for you?
No, Sign. We are very poor. We had to sing on stage to find a place to sleep the other day. You cheeky little succubus. Thank God the internet doesn't exist. Twitter would be his home.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have a question. Do you wash these before cooking them?
Of course. Otherwise, they'd still be covered in dirt. You don't want to eat dirt, do you?
He doesn't cook in the kitchen. He cooks in the bedroom. No.
Oh, like this? Is this how you do it?
He balled his hand into a fist around the eggplant and moved it up and down, stroking vigorously. Boy! Boy, you are in public!
I think it's getting really clean. Raen, look how good I'm doing.
Wait a second. That looks like... Oh gods. Last night, I felt my face instantly heat up. Surely he's not doing this here. In public. He's being a sexual deviant, isn't he? He got it! Our boy Raen is finally getting it! Oh no! Oh no, Raen! It's like, oh god, no. I'm eating. Help, don't choke Aurelia. Oh no.
Hey, stop that!
I snatched it out of his hand. Not here. This isn't the place.
Whoa, whoa, careful how you're handling the eggplant, Rain. You wouldn't want to bruise it.
Stop being such a.
Judging by your reaction, I take it you've learned a lot from my lesson already. That makes me so happy. What a good student.
Just shut up.
Did I embarrass you? Oh, I know what's happening here. You're imagining that it's yours in place of the eggplant, aren't you?
Oh.
You only have to ask, you know. Hands, mouth, ass. You can have whatever you want.
He giggled to himself before snatching the eggplant back.
Hi, sir. We'll be taking this eggplant, please.
Oh, no. You better eat the eggplant and not do what I think you're gonna do with that eggplant, okay? Why is he buying it? I watched in shock as he pulled out a coin purse and exchanged money with the stall holder. He was clutching the eggplant to his chest with a smirk on his face.
What? Why? Why did you buy that?
Why do you think?
Oh no.
You've got to be kidding me.
To cook with, obviously. Such a dirty mind for such an innocent puppy.
You can't cook!
I thought you didn't know how to cook.
Well, I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but I'm sure we can find some use for it.
The devs just assumed we got tempted by the succubus and took the lesson. But no, our faithfulness to Fawn is superior. Well, he also... Well, he didn't give us that kind of lesson, so yeah. But he did talk about jerking off, so maybe that's what he remembered. Oh no. I'm kind of worried about what the lessons are going to be later.
Forget it.
While we're here, excuse me, mister? If it's not any trouble, would you be kind enough to tell me what all of this is about? My companions and I arrived yesterday to find everyone shut up in their houses.
The man, obviously not happy that after all that talking we only bought a single eggplant, shrugged his shoulders.
Say, perhaps this would loosen your lips up a little?
The sign dangled a small pouch in front of the stall owner. His mouth opened almost instantly.
I'll tell you anything you wish, young master.
That's the spirit. Now, what's happening today?
I don't know how much you've heard already.
People going missing, some turning up dead, yada yada yada.
He looked disgusted with the sign's casual tone, but kept speaking anyway.
Well, it was coming to the time.
The time?
The time for the offerings.
Yep, we gonna die. Oh, Hylia's gonna draw the scene tonight. Ooh, looking forward to it. Offerings. That's a strange way to put it.
That's great, but you haven't answered my question yet.
He shook the coin purse and the merchant jumped to correct the issue.
Well, isn't it obvious? Now that they've been chosen, we can go back to normal. Until next time, at least.
Chosen? Where's our boys?
Here you go, mister. Enjoy.
He tossed the purse towards the man before pulling me away.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What do you mean?
Hey, you two.
Oh, there's Leos. Okay. Yay! Fawn's with him. They're okay. They're alive. Leos pushed his way through the crowd towards us. He was dragging Fawn along by the arm behind him.
Leos! Vaughn! I'm so glad the two of you are...
Why do I have a thing for spotting cults? yeah, I totally think they're gonna try sacrificing one of us, huh? We gotta go now. Yes, we do. We do.
Bad news. Follow me.
He turned around and started walking, still dragging Fawn behind him. Sign and I jogged to catch up with the two of them.
What's going on?
When I turned around, you were gone. I wanted to try to find you, but Leos told me to stay with him.
Good idea, good idea.
Did he look after you?
His eyes widened at my question.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Aw, Leos protected the baby.
Aw, my Leos is a softie after all.
Shut up. I'm not your anything.
Not yet.
What? Anyway, it's not like I had the choice.
I eyed him up. It really seemed like his personality was a lot different to what I originally thought. He's adopted you guys into his little family. Well, he's at least adopted Rain and Fawn into his little family. And he's gonna take care of you.
I almost don't want to ask. Why do you have an eggplant?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know, Fawn.
Huh? Well, why not? It might come in useful later.
I'm drawing your OC. My OC?
Forget I asked.
Well, what's the news?
Look.
He stopped abruptly. At the far end of the market stalls was a large notice board, filled with leaflets, maps, and notes. In the center of the board was an official announcement. Marriages, children's, death.
What about it?
Are you an idiot? Do you remember what Nox told us?
Of course. Names appearing on the...
Names appearing on the notice board. Everyone's celebrating. I scanned down the list. Deaths. Giles, Tane, Sita, Enel. Rain?
How could this possibly... I'm not...
Well, you know what they said. Names appearing here before they die. This seems a little foreboding.
Okay, we need to load up on a boat, or wait, we're not in a boat. We're not on an island. Load back in a carriage and go. Actually, just walk. No wonder they're on edge. Leos is like, we gotta go.
Surely there must be another Rain here. That must be it.
I swallowed hard. Surely, right? No, we are targeted. Oh God, what are you guys saying over here? Oh, thank you. I look forward to seeing the fan art. I do have a fan art channel in my Discord that you can post it on, and it'd be the quickest way for me to find it. Oh, but not now. We gotta leave. I don't want to be a sacrifice, man. I looked between my three companions. They all had difficult expressions, impossible to read. No one thought it was a different Rain.
What do I do?
We leave. We pack up and run immediately.
Yes.
But what about...
I don't care.
No buts. This isn't a joke. This is your life we're talking about. Stop trying to be a hero.
Even Sign doesn't have a witty remark. I ran my fingers over the writing. Some of the ink rubbed off on my hand, still fresh.
I agree. I don't think we can stay here. It's too dangerous.
Really? What if running away is exactly what they want from you?
Then what do you suggest? Sit around waiting for his death?
We solve the mystery, obviously, before whoever or whatever can get to him. Easy, right?
That's too risky. I won't allow it.
Is that your decision to make?
What, you think I care about your opinion? You're just some stray that's been following us around since yesterday. We don't even know you.
Oh? Weren't you the one sent to kill him? If anyone's opinion doesn't matter, it'd be yours.
Oh, shots fired. Listen, Sign, you are the newest to the group. So, what the others say weighs a little bit heavier at the moment. Oh, he doesn't look too happy.
Maybe you're planning on killing him yourself, huh? Don't want anyone else to steal that from you?
No, Leos has been converted. He wants to take care of us.
No, I wouldn't.
Why not? How do any of us know that we can trust your word?
Dude, we can trust him. You're the newest one in this. You do not get to drive a wedge between us.
No response.
I own one. I'm here to protect him, that's all.
Sorry, what was that? I can't hear you when you mumbled from all the way up there.
I said I'll protect him.
I can't even respond. What am I meant to do?
Why don't we just ask Rain?
Great idea.
They looked at me eagerly. Try to leave or try to solve the mystery. Oh no. Why does everyone want a piece of the boy? This has to be that vampire butler. Leos has converted to a Rain-cinity. Oh no. I think well, story-wise, we should probably try to solve the mystery, and then things will happen. But at the same time, we should try to leave. Everybody wants to leave. But I'm gonna see what you guys want. I am typing one-handed, so that's why the polls are short. Okay, Max says we shouldn't leave. Because that would probably be the best way to, like, find out more about the game. But we might not be able to leave at all anyway. And I have a fit. This boy is definitely going to protect Raen, okay? Look at him. He's got his daggers. He's got his whip. He's ready to take people out. And he's, like, healed up more. Probably going to see en route if we stay. I misclicked. You misclicked. Everyone wants to leave. It's fun. Don't leave. Well, vote, Max. Oh, no. Okay, Nightjar misclicked, so that means 2 for leave and 1 for solve. Well, I don't think we're going to end up with Cyan's route. You missed it. The poll's still going on. I haven't ended it yet. So that means... So everybody wants to stay but me. Like, if I was in their place, I would leave. I would leave. I would be gone. I can't see it. Okay, so... Let's see, in poll. Alright. If we die, it's on you guys. I personally think we should leave. Because he wants us to leave, and I think Fawn wants us to leave, but Fawn wanted to see what was going to him, and he wants us to stay.
I can't leave.
Why? You can leave. Don't act like this. Don't say that.
Nox needs our help, and I need his. If I leave now, they'll never find out the truth. He's the only one who knew Caspian.
How do you know he's the only one? We can find other people. Why can't you just be happy living your life? Do you want to die?
Of course I don't! I think we can do it. We can solve this.
That's the spirit. I knew you were the fun one.
I'll follow you wherever you go. So, any decision you make is the right one to me.
Oh, fun. I looked at Leos. He didn't look convinced.
No.
Please?
No.
I can't do it without you.
Fine.
Oh, he did the puppy dog look. It was effective.
Just don't come running to me when you end up dead.
We can't if we're dead.
Weren't you going to protect me?
No. Oh, Raen, yeah.
After this? No way. I'll just come along for a laugh.
He scoffed at me. My heart still felt heavy, but I put on a brave face.
Did you guys learn anything in the marketplace?
Leos and I asked around a little while looking for you, but...
But?
We heard whispers of a body being found on the outskirts of town. It might be worth checking out.
That could end up being me. I took a deep breath. No point worrying about it now.
Sign?
Well, before I caught up with you, I did hear something. There's a fortune teller in town.
A fortune teller? What does that have to do with anything?
Stop messing around.
No, really. Apparently she's really good. She might be able to tell us something.
I spoke to a couple of people, and they kept saying things about offerings, it finally being time, and being safe for now. The way they talked about it was a lot different to Nox. I think we should try to find him, and ask some more questions first.
So, 3 leads?
I guess so. They don't feel very solid, but it's a start.
We don't know how much time we have. We might not even get to investigate all 3.
I suppose we should choose wisely then.
Oh, follow up with the fortune teller, follow up with Nox, follow up with the body. Okay, a body was found. So if the body's still there, we might get like an indication of how they died. But there probably wouldn't be much else clues there, because none of us are freaking forensic scientists, okay? Follow up with the fortune teller. Could just be a bogus person, like, pretending to be a fortune teller and not the real deal. Or it could be a front to have us kidnapped. Follow up with Nox. Nox definitely knows things he's not telling us. Hey, as long as Sign is paying for the scammer, I'm good. Oh man, me too, I'm with you on that. They only have 2 choices. So, do you guys think we should follow up with Nox? Because he definitely knows more. Should I do a poll, or what do you guys think we should go after Nox? I feel like the body is a key to this disappearance. Nox or Teller. I'm not going near discounted vampire Sebastian. Oh gosh. Poll. Okay, we'll do a poll. See, you guys are helping so much. Okay. Alright, poll is up. The body could have info though. Fortune teller. Never know about the character, I promise. Why am I getting notification now from Patreon? Why are you getting notifications now from Patreon? Is it my Patreon post? Because that's been a while. That'd be a very late post. Okay, 50% says Teller. And then we got 25 for Nox and Body so far. Okay, I think that's everybody, all 4 of you. So, looks like we're gonna go to the Teller, right? No one here would know what happened. Yes, it's yours. I don't know why. Yeah, that's really late. Alright, looks like we're gonna go to the Teller.
Why don't we start with talking to the fortune teller? I know it sounds a little out there, but maybe she'll know something after all?
A fortune teller? You're just asking to be fooled.
Apparently, she can look both into the past and the future.
I don't believe it.
No one can do that. She's nothing but a fake.
You never know.
We'll just stop there quickly, alright? If it looks shady, then we'll leave it.
Without missing a beat, Sign turned and led us in the direction of the fortune teller. down one alley, then another, before coming out at a dead end.
Well, looks like you led us the wrong way. Who would have guessed? Good job.
Have I?
Sign turned towards an unmarked door and knocked twice sharply. Only a second later came the sound of someone unbolting the locks.
Who is it?
Why, hello there, young lady. We'd like to ask you some...
Young lady.
She scoffed at him.
I'm old enough to be your great-grandmother. Don't young lady me.
This is a waste of time.
What do you want? Are you here for a reading?
No, we want to ask you.
Come closer, child. You'll go first.
The old lady ushered me closer before sitting me down on the street. She went back inside and came back a few moments later with a shallow golden dish. She set it between us and knelt down to face me.
What is that?
She poured water out of an old worn-down jug until the dish was completely full up to the edges. Behind me, I could hear Leos's muttering and sighing.
Place your left hand over the water, but don't touch it yet.
As I was told, I hovered my left palm down over the dish.
Don't rush, boy. I want you to gently touch the water with your index finger.
She closed her eyes. What's going to happen? Carefully, I touched the water, and small ripples cascaded out to the side of the dish.
I can see it.
Can you? Your eyes are closed.
Death, betrayal, cast away into the shadows, but picked up by another. Race not by your own blood, but not any less your family.
I mean, she's right so far.
Me?
Exiled and ashamed, with the weight of destiny on your shoulders.
She opened her eyes.
How did you know?
I can see it in the ripples of fate. Your left hand tells of your past.
Then, my right?
Your future. Do you want to know?
Do I want to know? Do I? I'm not sure, but it'll help.
Yes.
Repeat the actions again.
I placed my right hand over the dish and waited for her to close her eyes again. Gently, I touched my fingertip to the water just like before.
Do it once more.
I did it again and she opened her eyes.
Nothing.
Oh, that's not good.
Nothing? What do you mean, nothing?
You have no future. The water has nothing to say about you.
Oh, we gonna die. Despite Leos's objection, we decided to speak to the fortune teller that Sign heard about. She read my past to a scarily accurate degree, but told me I have no future.
What does that mean?
You have to work that out for yourself.
No future? Is that the same as death? Or does it mean that my fate hasn't been decided yet?
Oh, do me next! Do me next!
Oh, we don't have time for this.
One more may come forward.
Choose Fawn, choose Sign, choose Leos. I want to choose Fawn. Should have left. Yeah, we didn't gain anything from that, but oh man, but Fawn doesn't like talking about his past. Huh. Aya? Oh no. Let's see. I don't think I even have to do a poll, do I? But just for fun. There you go. Fun, 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 fun. Our baby. Yeah, we definitely want to learn more about Fawn. Yeah, so we're gonna force him. We know Sign is gonna be Spoilt Baby and hookups, and Leos is gonna be an assassin. Yeah, I feel bad about forcing him, but...
Fawn, you can have a go.
Me?
Yeah. Aren't you interested?
I suppose so.
I stood and Fawn took my place in front of the fortune teller. He placed his right hand over the bow.
You only want to see your future?
Yeah, he does. He does not want to see the past. He nodded to her.
A red forest, bloodlust, a distant city, and a meeting. A blue-haired girl far from home.
Blue-haired girl? Is that his sister?
No forgiveness, only torture.
What? Fawn pulled his hand back suddenly and stood up. The fortune teller opened her eyes again and made no move to say anything else. No spoilers, please. Oh no. Well, that was all well and good, but it doesn't tell us anything. That was a waste of time, was it?
Thank you for your time, ma'am. May I ask you a few questions about something else?
She raised an eyebrow but didn't protest.
Actually...
Do you know anything about the murders? Have you seen anything strange lately? Ask about the diary. I am curious about the diary, but I don't think she would know anything. Unless Fawn is pulling a waxy and is actually a girl. Oh, he better not be a girl. It's a boy. It's a boy. Do you know anything about the murders? Have you seen anything strange lately? Ask about the diary. Wish we could ask all three. Maybe we... I'm curious about that diary.
Oh, I read something strange. Maybe you know something about it? I found a diary. A child's journal. Towards the end, something changed in the child. He kept writing that something wouldn't leave. That something was speaking to him. He sounded scared. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Her face clouded over and she paused. Her speech for a moment.
When did you find a child's journal?
Last night. In the room I was staying in at Nox's house. It didn't say who wrote it, but it sounded kind of... creepy.
I can't answer for you what they meant. I don't have the means to peer into someone else's mind like that. But, at the very least, it comes from a very troubled child. But it also could be something far more grave.
Far more grave? I don't know exactly what she means, but it doesn't sound good. We haven't really gotten much any information at this so far, guys. Okay, we can't ask the others. Okay, cool.
Have you seen anything strange going on around Oxybor as of late?
Strange? Boy, I've seen many strange things. The paint peeling from my walls, even though they were painted less than 2 moons ago. How very strange.
That is strange. Someone call Super Nanny.
The birds yesterday morning were flying west instead of east. Strange. What's most strange of all is a boy asking me vague questions instead of asking for what he truly wants to know.
She's getting mad.
Then, have you seen anything supernatural?
There you go. One could say that most things in life aren't natural, by the way.
Oh, you cut the bullshit.
Leos!
As for your question, there have been whispers of a man with dark eyes traveling through the night, seeking prey. No one has seen him, but a few have felt him.
A man with dark eyes?
Dark eyes, and an equally dark soul.
What does that mean?
We know that people have been going missing, and some have turned up dead. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, and no.
Yes and no?
We're getting no answers out of this, guys. I can't be mad at her for being mad at beating around the bush. She doesn't have much time to spare.
I both know a lot, and I know nothing.
Clearly.
Could you elaborate a little?
When I close my eyes, I cannot see them anymore. Their spirits are gone. But I know they died in anguish and pain, slowly eaten up by some unknown power. It would do you well not to meddle with it.
Then, do you know who the killer could be?
No. I know they suffer and wallow in their despair the longer it goes on, however. These murders have been going on for longer than I've been alive, and longer than my mother before me lived too.
That long? Then, are we looking at a string of copycat murders? No one could live long enough to commit them all.
Child, I cannot answer that. That I do not know. All I can feel from them is a sense of oldness and youth, of both heartbreaking sadness and wretched revenge.
That almost makes me feel sorry for them.
That's a lot to think on. I can't thank you enough, ma'am.
Wait, before you go, I sense something inside of you, but the waters refuse to impart that knowledge upon me. Let me just leave you with this. Don't be afraid of your future, or what fate has set out for you.
Is this another Jack the Ripper? It might be.
Thanks. But who can fight against fate? I'll just have to accept whatever I'm dealt.
You speak as if your destiny cannot be changed, boy. Don't sit back and let fate take you for a ride. Take the reins and go where you want to go. No one can hold you back.
We turned away from the old woman after saying our goodbyes and made our way back the way we came. She gave me a lot to think about, and she seemed wise and kind. Now where to go next? Oh, we get to go to another one. They said we might not be able to do them all, though. Okay, we could do Nox or body. I think you guys were like leaning towards body last time, right? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Goodness. So you decided that's who's in what position. I think you guys were like leaning towards the body earlier, right? Well, it was Nox 25, body 25. Okay, body, yeah. Body, yeah.
For some reason, it's the lead I least want to investigate, but it's probably the most important.
What are these guys gonna do with a body? Discount Vampire Sebastian is better.
Before they clean it up, let's go find that body.
Is that really a good idea? It sounds dangerous.
I glanced in Leos's direction, but he just shrugged. Helpful as usual. I just wanted some reassurance. He was the one who suggested it in the first place. I agree with Aurelia with that. With that man.
No, probably not. The idea is terrifying, but we need to see what we're going up against.
If you're sure.
I'm not. I'm the opposite of sure. Best to put on a tough face for now.
Let's get moving. We won't get anywhere standing around here.
Oh, I heard where the body was found, so I'll lead the way. Follow me.
We're going down the same aisle. Sign took off through the street with almost a skip and a step. He was so carefree. How could he be so lighthearted when we're in search of a dead body? Leos had a straight face on. He didn't seem at all phased either, but I suppose that made sense in his line of work. I'm sure he's seen his fair share of bodies. I've seen far too much death these last few days. I hope this will be the last. We wound between the alleys and walked the back streets, but out of sight. The further we went, the quieter it became. Eventually, we reached the outskirts of town. Weeds grew between cracks in the street, and doors blew in the light wind, leaving them open for anyone to enter. Windows were boarded up, and the stormy sky only served to heighten my nerves. I could feel the eeriness in every bone in my body. I couldn't help but keep glancing around, checking to see if we were being followed or watched. I don't like it. I don't want to be here. Thank the gods the other three are here, because if it was just me, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Well, if you were to dump a body anywhere, this would be the place. We must be getting close.
How do you know?
Well, take a look around. The rest of the town might have seemed deserted, but it wasn't this bad.
Not a single soul walked the streets. No matter which way we turned, there was no sign of life.
What now?
We keep looking. The smell will find us eventually.
Do you think that whoever did it could still be around?
It may be.
Maybe?
There's no point in lying just to make you feel better. I have no clue whether they're still around or not, but they could be.
Fawn took a step closer to me, a worried expression on his face. I felt the same as he did, but it was something that must be done.
Oh, Raen! I'm so scared. I don't think I'll be able to survive if you don't hold me close.
Oh, will you shut up? If the killer is still around, they know exactly where we are now. Bravo, kid.
Kid? I might be small, but I'm no child.
Really? The way you whinge and cling to Raen says otherwise.
Now, Leos. I know you're jealous that I get to be so close to Raen, but you don't have to be moody. Maybe if you ask really nicely, Raen will let you snuggle up too.
Okay, that's enough. Let's keep looking.
It seems like it's not far from here.
Not far? How does he know? Leos led the way, and the rest of us tagged along behind him. We only made it a short distance before we caught the scent of a familiar smell. That sickly, sweet scent, like the smell of fruit left out in the summer sun. I never wanted to smell it again.
Wow! Oh, that smells awful! What was that?
Do you expect a decaying body to smell good? I hate to break it to you, but it's only gonna get worse.
I swallowed hard, staying quiet. Leos flashed me a worried look, but I avoided his gaze.
This was your idea. You wanted to check it out. Don't go losing your nerve now.
How can you not be bothered by this?
It's just a body. There's nothing to be scared of. It's not gonna spring to life and attack us. If anything, you can be more calm around a dead body than most of the living.
Just a body. He might be able to think of it like that, but I can't. It's not just a body, it was a person.
It's not much further. I think it's this way.
He pointed down the road a little further. When I hesitate to take a step forward, he called out from ahead.
Oh, feel free to wait here if you aren't brave enough.
Now that we've come this far, even I'm interested. But if you want to wait here, I'll stay with you.
Let's stick together.
Yeah.
I followed after Leos, and we made our way further down the abandoned streets. We stayed mostly silent, overly aware of our surroundings. Hassan couldn't help but pipe up every now and then.
I feel like a real adventurer. This is exciting.
Is it?
Every step we took, the stench grew stronger, until it was completely overwhelming. Last time, it wasn't this strong. I kept my eyes to the ground. I wish I could turn and run away. None of the others seemed that worried, not even Fawn. It was just me, being weak. Fawn pulled at my sleeve and whispered into my ear.
I'm scared too, but as long as we stick together, we'll be okay.
No. My heartbeat calmed down, if only a little, at his words.
Here it is.
Wow. It's definitely been here for a while.
Yeah. Aurelia's right. The body is already rotting. What clues are left? Okay, this is fine. We just have to check for any clues, then we can leave. Just be brave. I steadied my breath before I took a final few steps towards the body. Against my better judgment, possibly, we decide to investigate the dead body. We found it in the outskirts of town, which is completely abandoned. Just the sight of the body made me feel sick. The body was missing an arm, had a loose jaw, and yellowed bones sticking out from its ragged clothes. The scene at my foot was gruesome. Whoever this was hardly resembled a human anymore. I covered my nose with my hand and it didn't stop the smell. Most of the body was starting to decompose. It's not a fresh body. We could have got more info if it was a fresh body. It was almost devoid of skin, but the ashen skin that was left hung loosely from the body, exposing rotten, insect-filled flesh. Barely any hair remained on its head, which sagged to the side. Their clothing was ripped and dirty, which made me instantly tense up at the thought of how much they struggled. Bones stuck out from under the torn cloth. It was horrendous. Horrible. The most disgusting and sad sight I've ever seen. Every single breath caught in more of that choking smell, but it wasn't like I could just stop breathing. Even covering my mouth and nose didn't help. I glanced over at the body a few times, but my attention kept being drawn back to their head. Something didn't look right.
It's missing an arm.
Yeah, that's not the only thing either. You don't usually see them this, messed up.
Leo knelt down by the body, inspecting it closely. Silent leaned over him with a curious look in his eyes.
I guess you could say nobody was willing to lend them a hand.
That's not funny.
Oh, no.
Now isn't the time for jokes.
It really isn't, Sign.
Come on. I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little. No need to jump down my throat. Or do. I don't know.
No. Oh, Side. Even Fawn was making disgusted noise at Sign. Ignoring them, I lightly touched Leos' shoulder and spoke quietly.
It all looks suspicious to me. But I don't know what's normal with a dead body. Can you explain it to me?
He looked up at me from below before turning back to the face of the body. For once, he didn't argue or insult me, but explained calmly.
Yeah, just like Mouse Boy said, an arm is missing. Right away, you have to wonder what would do this. And when it happened. You know, not many people have the strength to just rip off an arm. Did it happen during the attack, or after they were already dead? I mean, if so, then why? And then look here. See the jaws hanging loose. At this stage of decay, you can sometimes expect that, but from the looks of it, it was done before their death.
He pointed at the spot where the yellowed bones stuck out from beneath some cloth.
And these two. This isn't a clean break. The bones are shattered.
Dang, so this guy got annihilated before he died. It's gotta be such a painful death. Don't be disrespectful. How is he making jokes? There's a corpse right in front of him. Yeah. Didn't you got him?
This person wasn't just killed. They were tortured. Slowly.
How do you notice all of that?
I used my eyes. It isn't hard to work out.
That's... Honestly, this is awful. I don't want to look anymore, but...
But we should have a closer look. Who knows what else it's hiding?
The injuries are terrible. But what was the actual cause of death?
It's hard to guess. Whatever caused this much damage to the bones had a lot of force behind it, so it could be that. Or it could be something that's harder for us to notice, like, poison.
I never thought I'd see you so serious. I guess you know a lot, huh?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And you were hired to track and kill Raen. I guess you're some kind of assassin then.
That isn't important right now. Let's take a closer look.
Okay. Just where did the arm go? Let's look at the jaw. The shattered bones are probably important. Wait, is that an earring? Earring! Under the layers of filth and grime, I noticed something shiny. It reflected the sunlight and glittered.
Leos, give me a knife.
He handed me one. No questions asked. I used it to quickly scoop out the small, shiny object. It was an earring.
Huh? This is...
I thought back to last night. An abandoned earring on a necklace. It looked similar, but was it the same? Maybe it's not worth bringing up right now. Okay, so Nox killed this man and took the earring as a reward, right? Right? As a trophy? This stream is long as hell, and I'm not complaining though. It is long. You guys wanted to keep going. We might end it after we finish investigating the corpse, though.
What is it?
An earring. It might prove useful later, so...
Near the body, I found an earring that looked to match the one I found in my room last night. If Raen didn't hide, he would be dead. Feeling disgusted, I picked it up between my fingertips and put it in my pocket. Remind me to burn these trousers later. All of them gave me slightly dubious looks, but didn't question me. Ah, yay, we can go over. Let's look at the jaw.
How would you completely snap a jaw off?
Why don't we find out?
He pulled a dagger from his thigh and pointed it at the body.
What are you doing?
I'm looking closer. Idiot.
He pulled the flesh and skin out of the way with his blade and further exposed the skull.
It's... broken?
Oof, broken is an understatement. It's been knocked completely out of its socket.
Oh, that had to hurt.
They must have taken quite a bashing to the face.
Sounds painful.
Part of the bone was cracked, with gaps and missing parts. Only something powerful could have done this. Leos continued poking around with one of his knives.
A few missing teeth, too. They must have been knocked out, assuming they weren't already missing.
Do you think they bit off more than they could chew?
Oh, sign, not now.
Shut up.
I don't think you should joke about the deceased.
Fawn's correct. Leo swiped the dagger across the overgrown weeds before placing it back by his thigh.
And that's one option then. A blow against the head and they bled out, but why the rest of the injuries?
It's... so horrific. Then... let's determine whether the arm was ripped off here or beforehand.
It won't hurt to quickly check the area.
Would an animal have taken it?
Do animals usually take arms?
Some would.
Well, let's just do a quick double check.
I mean, if the arm was taken after he was dead, yeah, like a freaking coyote or something could have grabbed the arm and ran off with it.
Go on then.
What about you?
Me? I'm not gonna waste my time searching for an arm. I'll keep checking here while you guys are gone.
Are you two coming?
Sounds more fun than waiting around with Leos.
Yeah, I'll come too.
We checked around the general area but found nothing. There wasn't even a sign of blood. I guess Leos was right in saying the murder didn't happen here.
There's nothing around.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Let's go let Leos know. At least we can rule out the murder happening here.
We walked back the way we came. I felt almost relieved that we didn't find the missing arm. I don't have the best experience with arms.
Did you find anything?
Leos looked up from where he was positioned next to the body. A hint of smugness in his eyes.
No.
Not even a drop of blood.
Why is that highlighted? Oh, we have a whole thing about dead body. We searched for the missing arm or any sign of the murder, but found nothing, not even a drop of blood. Leos mentioned that the weather may have washed away the evidence, but it's more likely they were killed somewhere else in private.
Well, this body's old. For all we know, they were killed here, and the weather's washed away the evidence. On the other hand, they could have been moved here after. Personally, I think they were brought here. Whoever tortured them took their time, and they enjoyed it. Better to do that somewhere private.
What could have shattered all of these bones?
Few bones stuck out, cracked or shattered. Something broke them, but what?
This is too gruesome. Who would do something like this to someone?
I don't know.
Combined with the other injuries, it just doesn't make sense. Unless they were being injured for enjoyment.
Leos frowned, frustrated.
Something heavy could have been dropped on them. Or someone jumped on them? I'm not sure.
It's possible. I don't think we'll be able to guess. We'd have to talk to the person that did it to get any further insight.
All of that, and we still don't know how they died?
All we can do is guess.
So, we know that the killer is awful, but apart from that...
Warning, if you want to keep whatever's in your stomach, I'd look away.
What? Why?
I warned you.
Oh god. Oh, that scared me. All of a sudden, Leos flipped the body over, and the stench worsened tenfold. I coughed and spluttered, and Fawn and Sign covered their faces and turned away.
What? What are you doing?
He ignored me and examined the newly exposed areas of the body. When I stopped coughing, I held my breath and approached again.
Wait. What's this?
Now that the head wasn't leaning over, we could see that the clothing around their neck was covered in bloodstains.
Whew. Yeah, there's blood around the neck. But why?
Probably because they died. Their neck... Probably... Crunch, yes. I mean, come on, how else would that guy's jaw dislocate like that? Discount vampire Sebastian is the killer. Dark red stains around the neck, but nowhere else. Leos continued searching over the body, but found nothing else of interest. He stood up from where he was crouched on the ground and stretched.
Well, that's all we're gonna find out. It's about time we got out of here.
And take a hot shower.
How could we both learn a lot and nothing at all?
Nox is a vampire! Vampire! And it's starting to lean more towards that fact. It was a joke, and now you guys are maybe right.
Pretty easily, it seems. I'll be glad to escape the smell at least.
Quickly, we went back the way we came and away from the body. Part of me wished we could give them a proper burial, but we didn't have the time. Now then, where to investigate next?
One thing left to investigate. I feel like we've been searching a lot, and we have so little to show for it. So many loose threads. We've seen and heard all kinds of things, but none of it fits together.
We continued walking through the street almost absent-mindedly. There were still other things to investigate, but...
Don't you have somewhere to be? Aren't you bored of following us around yet?
What? Are you talking to me? Bored? How could I be bored in this situation? A murderer on the loose? Handfuls of hot guys? A mystery to solve? This is the most fun I've had in months!
Vampire! Get the holy water. It's like 9 p.m. You've been streaming since past 5. Oh, it's that late for you? Yeah, I have been streaming for right over 3 hours. Oh goodness, so that means it's about time to
run along
end.
home and let the adults do the real work, huh? I'm sure Mommy and Daddy are waiting for you.
Oh, there's definitely a few daddies waiting for me at home, but this is much more fun.
You still haven't told us much about yourself, you know?
Daddy is waiting for him, oh my god.
What do you want to know?
Just give it to us quickly.
Oh, you're embarrassing me, putting me on the spot like this. Let's see. My name's Sign, and I'm a gorgeous, sexy, mysterious detective who travels the land solving crimes and winning the hearts of men. Okay, well, some of it's true. I'm not really that interesting, honestly. I'm just Sign.
Okay, but Sign who does what and comes from where?
Sign who, more often than not, just does as he's told by his family and pretends to be a good boy. Let me have my fun just this once.
Didn't you say you were meant to return home yesterday? Will you be in trouble? Perhaps it's better if you return now, after all.
They'll survive. Or they'll kneel over dead at the thought of their perfect golden child wandering the streets of Oxabor with disagreeable people.
Disagreeable? You should count yourself lucky to be in my presence.
I think Sign has a harem. I think he does too.
Hey, I never said I agreed with them. In fact, you disagreeable guys are just my type.
The other three bickered and laughed, fooling around with each other lightheartedly. Despite what Fawn and Leo said about Sign, they were already getting along pretty well, even if they refused to admit it. I walked behind them quietly. I wanted to join in, to get to know them better, to have fun, but I couldn't.
Hey, guys, I'm really scared. I'm trying to be strong like the rest of you, but I'm not. I don't want to be scared or weak. I keep thinking of the worst possible outcomes, like, will I also be found dead in the middle of nowhere weeks from now? Is that my fate? No matter how hard I try to keep my head held high, I want to curl into a ball and cry. It's only just hitting me what could happen.
Rain, you know, everyone's scared. I'm scared, and so are Leos and Sign, even if they don't want to admit it.
I looked between their faces. Fawn, who had quickly become something like my best friend. Leos, who I got off on the wrong foot with, but now seemed to want to help me and Sign. And Sign, who I barely knew, but had already gone out of his way to help me time and time again. None of them were laughing or smiling anymore. They were scared for me too.
Do you want to run away?
Yeah.
But you still won't, will you?
Of course not. I told Nox I'd help him, and I have every intention of seeing it through. One way or another.
There's your strength then.
What?
He's right, you know. You are an idiot. But your heart's in the right place.
He's
Everyone
your
gets
idiot.
Scared. The weak people are the ones that won't admit it.
Being a little scared will keep you on your toes. Just make sure to watch your footing.
You're not alone in this. We can do it together.
Oh, count me in. What's this, some kind of friendship pact? How cute.
Well, of course he shows up. All right, I think this is a good spot to stop for today. I don't even want to get started with this one. Oh no, he's for next week. All right, we had a very long stream today. 3.5 hours. Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas, guys. There's your rewards. We will be picking this up next week. Around noon East Central Time, so about 12:30 East Central Time, depending if I can roll out of bed or not. So please pop in and join us next week, and we can see what the heck this and his bird boys got going on. Be quick, you're near its ill run. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Feel free to pop into my Discord and we can continue chatting there about this game and other BL wonders. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, also, I do stream on Fridays now over on Twitch. It's only Twitch and not a dual stream. And we're going back into the 100 Baby Challenge BL edition. So if you're interested in that, please keep an eye out. And I will see you next week. Thank you for joining. Bye.